What's going on, you beautiful people? Listen, I'm not gonna waste any time. I'm gonna just get right into it. All right, I got a message on my heart right now that just has to come out because I just got off this coaching call, and I might have been a little bit too hard on him, but at the end of it, I told him that I loved him, and this is the only reason I'm being hard on him because I care about him. Long story short, well, before I get into it, before I get into what happened on the coaching call and why I'm making this video, I just want to share something with you. All right, I'm gonna say it twice so it really sinks in. We have two lives. The second one begins when we realize that we only have one. I'm gonna say that again. We all have two lives. The second one begins when we realize that we only have one. Okay? I say that to say that we cannot go through life caring about what other people think. I'm serious. I'm just as guilty as anybody else. If you rewind 5 years back to me, the way I used to be frozen, just dead in my tracks, thinking about, oh, what are people gonna think if I do this? What are people, man? You know how free I feel right now to not care about what anyone else thinks about me, including my family. I don't care. My family loves me. They think I'm crazy at times. Like when I quit my job, when I gave up my job, making good money, living in that nice apartment in San Diego and making all this money and, you know, living the life, quote unquote, to start working with athletes and not making any money from it right out the gate. They thought I was crazy. I don't care. The loudest voice in your head always has to be your own voice. The loudest voice always has to be your own voice. I just got off a coaching call with one of my guys. We've been working together for 4 weeks now. He's halfway through the program. We had a vision locked in for something that he wanted to do. I helped him get a job. He started the job. I helped him come up with his vision. Honestly, I can't even say I helped him. I helped him discover what he really wanted for his life. He started the job. We're working on the back end on the business that he wants to start. I connected him with resources. He's working on the business. The resources that I connected him with, former athletes who are in the same industry, are helping him come up with the business plan. We get on the call today. He tells me he's going to join the military. I said, what? I said, you're going to do what? He said, I'm going to join the military because my mom and dad say that it's a good way to go. I said, who said? He said, my mom and dad told me that, I shouldn't really be like trying to start a business right now in this economy. I said, wait a minute. I said, wait a minute. Your mom and dad, they had their time to live their life, right? He said, yeah. I said, this is your time. This is your life. If you don't do this, if you don't go on this thing that you wake up every day thinking about, the thing that you've been hesitating to start, you're going to resent your parents. So would you rather have them mad at you because you don't join the military and you start on this business venture? You take this job that I set you up with and you start this business venture and you see where this takes you over the next 2, 3, 4, 5 years, even if you don't see money from it right away, but the fact that you're going for it and you're doing it, would you rather do that or would you rather join the military and wonder what could have been? And now you're resenting your parents the whole time because, you never tried, you never went for it. We have to stop this whole thing about letting other people influence us, guys. And listen, I don't want to get ahead of myself and make it like, don't listen to anybody, like shut everybody out. The loudest voice has to be in between your own two ears, but at the same time, it's okay to listen to people. It's okay but you got to take everybody's input with a grain of salt. You know what I mean? Even people who love you and care about you and have your best interests at heart. Like your parents, for example, they have your best interests at heart, but they're gonna want you to play it safe because they want you to make sure that you're secure, right? Like when it's all said and done, my phrase here, when it's all said and done, you're gonna be in that casket alone. Just remember that, okay? If you take anything away from this, just remember the loudest voice in your head should be your own, right? We're all gonna die one day, guys. I don't mean to be morbid. I don't mean to be sad about it, but that's just facts. You get a small window in time to be here. It's 100 years if you're lucky. If you're lucky, right? If you're watching this video, chances are you're somewhere between 20 and 60. I don't know, but you get a small window in time. So what are you gonna do with it? Until next time.